All right, we are back with Dr. Alex Bigham, CEO of Novocur Pain Management Clinics, to answer a viewer question about treatments for pain. I've been asking you questions like through the commercials. So exciting. All right, so Deborah Roberts from Phoenix, she wants to know, are you familiar with RSD or CRPS, and how would you treat them? I have no idea what that is, so I'll just pass it over to you.
RSD is a syndrome that falls underneath that broader category of complex regional pain syndrome.
Okay.
And so RSD is a very frustrating pain syndrome where oftentimes there'll be somewhat of a minimal, minor injury, like say to a shoulder, and you would expect it to heal up, rather quickly, but instead of healing, the patient will start to get an increasing amount of pain, usually distally or further away from the original injury. So if it was a shoulder injury originally, now they're having forearm, hand pain, an intense amount of pain, oftentimes weakness, oftentimes muscle wasting, and it just does not go away.
Is it treatable?
It is treatable,
okay.
And it would involve, a sympathetic type of nerve block. It has to be very precisely given during the procedure under fluoroscopy, but it's definitely treatable.
Okay.
And if this is somebody who has never been seen for it, a pain specialist is somebody to see. That's who she needs to see.
I think half the battle probably for Deborah is, please tell me there's someone that's heard about it and that can treat it and help me. So we are going to come back because we have another question for you in just a little bit. But you can go to sonoranliving.com and click on house calls, because Dr. Bigham, he is going to be back in just a few minutes answering another pain-related question. We are back with Dr. Alex Bigham. He is the CEO of Novocur Pain Management Clinics, and he's here to answer another question from a viewer. So I do have supportive friends that do watch Sonoran Living, and the friend I was talking about with the fibromyalgia, she emailed in and said, is there an antidepressant that is appropriate for fibromyalgia?
Okay, good question. There's a couple of different medications that have been FDA approved for the treatment of fibromyalgia. Lyrica and Cymbalta are two that have been approved for the treatment. Now using an antidepressant will only address one facet of fibromyalgia. That's not going to be, the cure-all for treating fibromyalgia. That's just one of the components that goes along with it, but you still need to address the pain, and sometimes the Lyrica does address the pain, but sometimes you need, in addition to that, a painkiller, something like Ultram, and then sometimes there's other treatments that need to go along with it, just like, rehabilitation, stretching, exercises. They need to look at the nutritional aspect of their lifestyle.
It sounds like you guys have a lot of experience with the fibromyalgia.
Absolutely, and there's not going to be one bullet that's going to be the cure for these folks, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's more complicated than that.
Well, we're going to get her in to see you and make her feel better.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much for being on options for pain. You can go to Novocur's website at www.novocur.com. Their phone number is 480-786-4644, and they have 2 locations in Chandler and Scottsdale.